All right, it is live.
Cool. And then they didn't really do anything. I was like, oh, I'll see you later. And later just never came, I guess. And I got to bed, and I was like, I'm so hungry. And I'm like, I didn't eat dinner.
So with the first, how much revenue does Redbox have? A couple of us were chatting earlier, and it sounded like we were kind of struggling to find those numbers. So the only thing that I think might have it is the letter describing some of the AdWords campaigns, where it lists FTP inactive and sync active data. Did anybody find numbers to help us calculate that?
So on page 9, it talks about percentage are paying customers, the annual revenue, 2010, the bandwidth, like the percenters and how much each paid user was doing, and then I calculated, put that into the Excel spreadsheet from the videos.
Yeah.
And is that what you did too?
No, so I did not find these numbers. So I built the spreadsheet from the videos, but I didn't have the numbers to put in.
So the numbers that I got, and they might not be correct, but so the revenue was for the paid subscribers was 18 million. Based on page 9's information.
Okay, so what did you put for total number of subscribers and the percent paid?
So total number of subscribers was 2 million.
Okay.
And then it said 3% were paid customers. So that gives the number of paying subscribers.
Yeah.
Which is 60,000. And then, go ahead.
Wasn't there 4 million users? Like at the very bottom of page 8, it says in April 2010, Dropbox 4 million users produced 2.8 million direct referral invites.
That could be the
total
I was
number.
going by
a different.
That's where I was confused because I didn't know which numbers to pull from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on page 8, up on the second paragraph, it said October 2009, they had the 2 millionth user.
Yeah.
So we could use the 4 million because that was the latest number, right?
That's the latest one that I'm seeing.
Yeah, we've got
then annual revenue would be 36 million.
Okay.
Okay.
So then on page 9, it looks like it has the cost per gigabyte. What is it, 43? 400
on what paragraph?
Yes, I'm looking at the second paragraph.
Yeah. But do we really need so that I think that's for the free users.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 11 cents per free user?
That's just irrelevant. Yeah.
And 3.
I think that's information that isn't relevant.
Okay, so So the second paragraph of page 9 says, analysts estimated 2 to 3% of Dropbox users were paying, which implied 10 to 15 million annual revenue in mid 2010. Is that the number we should be looking for?
Yeah. I mean, but when we put in the numbers that it has. Oh, so it gives us annual revenue, but then cost of the free user and the cost of paying users, and then subtracts fixed costs, variable costs, and then gives us the profit, which is 20 million. So yeah, there's just a lot of numbers in here that
kind of throw people off.
we don't know exactly which one to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come up with the. I mean, they use the numbers that they have. But
On page
see
21.
if that works. Let's see, page 21.
So the problem is this is for Carbonite, which is a different company.
Oh yeah, it is. I didn't see that. I'm just trying to scroll through real quick.
Yeah. This would be perfect.
Yeah.
For Dropbox.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, why would they even put that in here?
I think it's because Carbonite was like their biggest competitor.
Mm.
So you can just kind of compare and contrast the
To
two.
throw you off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, these case studies, different kind of beast.
It's true.
Than the Rent the Runway.
Yeah.
The next kid.
Okay, so were you saying what do you have for total profit? Because I'm at 23 million at this point.
What numbers do you have in Excel?
So I put 4 million subscribers like you had, and 3% paid. Maybe I should put 2.5. But then I put 11 cents per free customer and $3.18 per paid, and just let the rest run.
Yeah. So you're probably getting a number because what I got, there's a something in there that said $4.95 per. I got the 318, but then I went back saw $4.95, which was also confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I have two for paying customers.
Is it from a different state or something?
So it's on the second paragraph.
Page
10. So I think a lot of the first information 11.
Okay.
I think the top on page 9 was maybe 2009 information when they first started, like the first 6 months, and then 2010 was maybe the one.
Because the $4.95 on page 10, that's Mosey's price. That's talking about Mosey and Carbonite.
Page 11.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh, sorry, yeah, page 11. That $4.95 I think you're talking about is from Mosey, not Dropbox.
Yeah, Mosey's service was free.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
Oh, and that's for unlimited storage.
Okay, so the paying per month is $318. Okay.
Did you have the cost per employee for Dropbox?
Cost per employee was
Didn't it say to assume somewhere? Yeah.
In the video, did he just say?
And
just
how
to
many
assume
full-time
150?
employees?
It's in that the prep assignment. it tells you to assume 150 per employee.
Okay, that's what he has you put in for the videos too. 150,000, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, how many full-time employees did you put down? I couldn't find that. I just left it at 20 from the video.
I just saw it right here. Second paragraph from the bottom of page 9, 25 people.
Page 11, you said?
Page 9. Second paragraph from the bottom.
Let's see.
25.
Okay, so that leaves our annual revenue 22.529.
Yeah. Wait. 22 million?
22,200. Here, let's just let you guys see my screen.
Yeah, I can stop.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Cool.
Is that the same numbers?
Yeah. 22,549, 200. Sweet.
You got that figured out?
That looks good to me.
Where did you have
What's that?
the 4 million subscribers?
That was on the bottom of page 8.
Thanks.
So are we good on that question? Are we ready to move on to the next one?
So wait, okay, let's see. So with everything, they're profitable. Is what this last number I'm looking at? 22 million right now.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Class is leading.
Oh, I was just about to tell Leslie, even if she didn't read it, then she can still get stage for the poop. Oh well.
All right. So the next question is, how profitable is it?
Yes.
And that's what we just got. Was there $22 million profitable?
Yeah, it looks like they're making lots of money.
It was 36 million, and then the profit is 22,549.
Is this with? Sorry, I was looking through it real quick while you talking. With that, does that have the salaries paid?
Oh yeah.
We don't have salaries.
Yeah, we don't have that 150,000 in there.
And then I.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she does.
It's in there. Well, sorry.
No, it's there. Okay, I see it. Just under fixed costs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cost of full right here.
It's pretty
Thanks
much
for sharing that
exactly
screen, by
how
the
I
way.
set up my spreadsheet.
Yeah, just copying that video.
Better than seeing my face.
Yeah.
I did, because you have to nights. So, but.
Okay, the next question. How profitable is Dropbox? We already figured that out. No. Why is this a problem? Clearly, they're making a profit with only 25 employees.
Yeah, I'd say for 25 employees, they're making a killing.
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if our calculations are correct, guys, because looking at this, a lot of the questions within here are asking why Dropbox is not profitable.
Well, it's giving you a net yes or no question. So obviously, if it's yes,
And the other problem was
then there's.
I'm trying. The whole reason I'm trying to find my Excel document that I made, and I can't find it. It's gone.
Did you grow up?
Yes.
You probably should go where when you grow up.
Alright, I didn't think I was going to grow up.
Why'd you grow up?
Did you? Let's see. Can you click on the total cost so I can see the formula you put in there?
Right here?
For the 13, yeah, the 13 more. Let's see.
It would be variable cost plus the fixed cost.
Okay.
Which will equal the revenue minus total or minus fixed equals profit.
Yeah, okay, no, you're good. I was just making sure.
It's good to make sure. I can be wrong a lot of the time.
No, okay, no, it's good. Okay. Let's see. So the question
Hey,
was,
Brennan, do you mind going to a room quick, Brad? To a room where it's quieter, where you can shut the door.
Yeah, can you hear a lot of background?
Yeah, a lot. No, I can hear.
okay,
That's better. Go ahead, Brad.
for the should Dropbox develop a professional version? I still think he should. It's not because he's not profiting. I just threw in a lot more variables into it. Looking at, I guess his main concern was trying to get more revenue and everything. And with the stats that he had in there, with like 2/3 of his customers being out of the United States, but his current facility is right in California, was really weird to me. I felt like he could be making a lot more money if he were to kind of answer those needs. Hold on, I'm looking for what I wrote right here. Because his whole thing was he wants to accelerate the growth, but he still wants to keep his product simple. But there was a thing I wrote down. It said there was a market research that pretty much predicted that the market for the online backup services would grow to 715 million. So when I looked at that, I kind of saw it as he needs to, I guess, evolve his company, because there are going to be a lot more other companies, more backup companies that are going to start growing their companies. Obviously Dropbox is a thing, I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
You've never used it?
No, I've never used it. I've always used like the cloud.
That was before iCloud came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was before iCloud came out. It was really popular. Now iCloud has taken over for all Apple users.
Exactly. But no, that's just my thing, as I think he still should, I wouldn't say re-innovate the whole thing, but still look into what the customer wants. And if you can supply those features, I know with features, you can oftentimes charge more for features. So because he was talking about should he supply it to the powerhouse type companies and stuff, powerhouse, what was it? To the professional version, should he release that is what he was saying. And so with that, I feel like he should, but he should just make it exclusive to where it's like an additional package. So in a way, he'll profit off of those professional users, but still have a simple product for people who want the simple product. But that's only because the backup is expanding so much. That was just my thought process on it.
Yeah, that's really good.
But the other thing is I don't really know what his kind of scheme was. That was one of the questions I threw in there was like, how long does he want to keep the company? If he wants it long term, then obviously he needs to start applying those features. But if he's looking to sell for a buyout or to sell his company in the next couple of years, then there's no point. But that it didn't tell us what kind of was going to happen, what his thoughts were on that. So
yeah, I would just assume that they plan to stay with the company since that never came up.
I think that's a pretty good assumption.
And that means that you're yeah. It means you're constantly trying to compete with the other other companies and so
So one of the Dan posted. Oh no, sorry. I am looking at the case study questions from the teacher. With question number 3, it's asking what was Houston's hypothesis about the key elements of Dropbox's business model, and then so that's as the company was first starting, and then it asks as of June 2010, which of those things are confirmed and which of those things have been discarded at this point. It says that it's supposed to be in Exhibit 2, that huge list of questions, like that interview, basically. I'm just not seeing it.
okay, you're looking at the questions from the pre-discussion questions?
I
Yes,
copied
number 3.
these into my Word document, so I'm not sure where they came from actually. I think it is the pre-discussion. So like as you're developing your case, these are the 3 questions the professor asked us to answer.
In 2010, which of the hypotheses have been discarded? Is that the one that you just read?
Yeah.
So is that like the partnership thing?
That could be one of them, yeah.
Let's see. So case exhibit 2. You find that case.
Since we're basically already just like talking face to face. One Skype, and like just intermittently say things.
Okay, here's a
Like, hear your voice.
There it is.
Like to see you at the same time too.
Oh, you want me to turn my screen sharing off? Okay. a lot of this computer jargon, which is why some of the questions I don't understand. Like Exhibit 214 is what I'm looking at for those questions.
Did you find that?
Page 14.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing so much of a hypothesis. I think he's mainly just saying that, yes, we're going to be successful, but it's not necessarily in hypothesis form. Let's see.
Yeah,
Again, explaining what's going to be going on.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just trying to find some kind of prediction that he's made to find out whether or not it came true, you know?
Yeah.
So what hypothesis did Houston hold about key elements of Dropbox business?
So that's where on page 7, I don't know if this is right or not, but it says grow through partnerships. That first paragraph under that subsection says Houston initially believed that partnering was another strategy for accelerating growth. Section, it talks about how they failed. It just didn't work. So I thought that could be one of those that he had that hypothesis and obviously it didn't work.
Organic growth was another key element, which happened, correct? I mean, they took it from the various with just he and his colleagues. Continued out small with 25 employees. So what hypotheses have been confirmed and discarded? So if you go back down to the Exhibit 2, we just go over the questions real quick and see what were discarded.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So business model on how to make money was a phrase they still have. They kept that. Then they charge. And they didn't start out using the small, medium businesses because they didn't think, they thought it was going to be too difficult. Let's see. What tools did? Lots of things that I don't know.
Hi. Hello again.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Is Michael? I'm Tina.
Guys got some dates tonight? Are all of you at Rick?
I am.
I am.
Huh?
I think you just go back there.
I think Brennan is. And you're all single, correct?
Yeah.
Not married.
Great. I'm the odd one out. Let's see. Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, sorry, I called
Okay.
you Dan earlier. Your husband must be Dan, obviously. What's your name?
Yes. I'm Rachel.
Okay,
Oh,
hey,
you
Rachel.
called me Dan. I didn't catch that, so I'm not offended.
Well, I didn't know it was
It's
you. I just saw the
my
comment.
husband.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Under the comments, it says me, so I don't see my husband's name. Okay. What approach Houston used to test the hypothesis? I think he did a pretty good job at testing his hypothesis, and he was very successful. Although there was a desire for consumers, they were demanding the small business owners, which he thought wouldn't work very well here. But I can't find it now. And did he waste time and resources to make notable mistakes? That was in the case as well. I think my thoughts were every new business owner who's starting up their own business, who's never had a business before, is always going to make mistakes. Are they mistakes or are they a learning? I think you can starting up a business and working with your business model that you've made in many different. So are they mistakes or are they just a learning process? Is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I agree. I think every startup company has to pivot at some point so they can, I don't know, more realize the potential they've tapped into.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, like the next case. Go ahead, Brad.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. I was just gonna say, usually what I've noticed is if you don't find something that doesn't work, then it doesn't mean you're searching hard enough to find the things that will work. It's kind of just a way of learning from experiences, like you've said.
One of the quote, the last drop case, my husband, because he's starting a business, sell scooters in the States right now. It's been very stressful for him, but a rough time because the company that he's working through in China said that, he could get their first shipment within 35 to 40 days, and they just came back and said, oh, sorry, or changed the frame of the scooter to fit the battery or something like that. And I sent him this quote. Let's see. Where is it? It said, Dr. Osher, not possible too easily rather than find a way. So you really need to always, okay, there's another problem. There's not just, it can't happen. So mistakes, I think. And then last one, can you imagine best key hypothesis? I feel like that's a really difficult question. Testing hypothesis, I think of science experiments, having a hard time switching that to and getting them to work. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the more simple you can keep your hypothesis, the better. Otherwise, you're just dealing with 1,000 different what ifs. So I don't think that's really a relevant approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he needs to keep his hypothesis just kind of singled out and focused on one thing, rather than like you said, pretty much making it too complicated.
Yeah.
Brennan, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
But all right, you're
Okay. So I think we started at 9:15. We have about 18 more minutes left. As part of the discussion I read, we're supposed to have like a 5-minute spiritual thought or something like that. Let's see. I read it somewhere.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right.
On the discussion questions, it says
don't worry about it.
responses. Oh, that's different. Sorry.
Yep, good.
I feel like there's still so much information on what goes where and where does this go and how do I do this. Still having a hard time figuring that out. Maybe because I've been traveling for 2 weeks straight and I'm kind of crazy right now. Let's see. Does anybody have a spiritual thought they'd like to give? I'm sure I could come up with one quickly.
I can spit out the same thing I typed into my Book of Mormon class yesterday.
Go for it.
Just go on the calendar.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just we're reading in First Nephi, the very beginning of the Book of Mormon, and
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just filling out this.
and the teacher had a question about two scriptures. Maybe I can pull this up.
I approve.
Two different scriptures that refer to the tender mercies of the Lord. One in the first chapter of the Book of Mormon and one in the last. So it's First Nephi 1:20 at the very end of chapter 1, where he says that it's right after he says that the Lord delivered his father basically from getting killed by the mob, by the people in Jerusalem who didn't want to listen to him. And he said that he'll show the reader that the tender mercies of the Lord extend to everyone who exercises faith in the Lord. So he basically saying, in my record, I'm going to show you a bunch of tender mercies, and then Moroni sums it up and does the same thing basically. And I was just thinking and wrote in my journal, I guess, that it's cool, like, because we all know that the purpose of the Book of Mormon is to help us all to believe in Christ. And it just occurred to me that maybe the way that the Book of Mormon does that is to illustrate all the many times that the Lord has been merciful to us and to peoples before us, I guess, and just kind of show his character as God and help us all to kind of soften our hearts and believe in him and be willing to
Good stuff, dude.
to try to obey him, I guess.
What?
So I guess to sum it all up, I was thinking that the Book of Mormon is all about increasing our willingness to love and obey God. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I thought, at least in my head, it was pretty cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, that does make sense. One thing that I've noticed in the last year of my scripture reading is how many times, if you obey my commandments, you will prosper. You'll be blessed. You'll be happy. It's that one phrase has stood out to me so many times, in so many different. Yeah, that made sense. Thanks, Levi.
That was good. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Brennan, you have any comments?
Like in regards to the spiritual thought or with the case?
Spiritual thought.
Yeah, when you were talking about it, I kind of thought
It's just
of
this
some
weird,
parallels
beeping noise
just
in the
with the
background.
case.
So when I'm speaking, like, I can't hear it, but
I think when we were just talking about testing
whatever I thought, it's
hypothesis
just,
is,
it's like someone's almost like
especially when he's going about testing these things, I think that's kind of a cool scripture that you can apply in your personal life. That as we trust in God and have faith in Him and keep His commandments, like you guys said, that we can definitely be blessed. And those tender mercies are going to watch over us. Doesn't mean that we're going to get rich quick on some of our business ideas, right? But I do think that if we keep His commandments and go forward with faith, that we'll be blessed in our business ventures. So, kind of a cool little parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
it could. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
We were talking about this in the beginning. We need to meet again.
It's all good,
I
man.
think we might as well do it now. What time works best with you guys if we're meeting again tomorrow for the next one?
So I think we were talking about meeting on Saturday if it works for everybody.
Oh yeah, sorry. I keep thinking today was Friday. No, Saturday.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah.
Was 10 o'clock the time that worked for everybody?
I can do 10.
10 p.m.
No, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rachel, where are you at? Are you still in China?
I'm in Alabama right now.
Oh, okay, you're in Alabama.
Kind of out of it. I have really bad jet lag right now. As far as I know, I don't have anything going on at 10 a.m. on Saturday, so
Okay.
I will plan on being there at 10 a.m.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
And who wants to lead it again and get everyone together?
I can do it again if you guys want. Or if we want to switch off, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
I don't
Yeah, it
care. I know
doesn't matter to
I
me.
would do it, but I don't think I should because my Surface hates all of this.
Just shoot her down.
When I did it with Rachel, it took like 20 minutes for me to try to start it up. So if one of you can do it quick and easy, that works best with me. I appreciate that. Let's see.
Yeah, I can do it
Sounds
Saturday
good.
morning.
Nothing's quick and easy.
All right.
Okay. So Saturday at 10 Mountain Standard Time. So that's 11 my time. Okay. What else? Yeah, I can't remember. Go 10 a.m. Saturday Mountain Standard Time. And then, which one of those two are you in that picture? The brown hair or the blonde hair?
Oh, I'm
So
the
I
blonde.
know. Okay.
So I guess I could have turned things on,
right.
but I was just lazy.
Oh, there you are. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I was just too lazy
No
to
worries.
turn it
Okay.
All right.
I know, don't like staring at each other's faces or our own faces
right.
for that matter. So, okay, you have a good weekend?
All right.
Okay.
And then I'll submit
Do that
this
for
link
me.
into that little post.
Wait, I have a question. Was there anything else that we needed to do? I think the Dropbox is the you're doing. Are you doing the Dropbox itself? Or are you doing the Dropbox post discussion?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go drop this link into that post.
Okay. And then, did you guys notice on the prep assignment for the Dropbox, there wasn't when you clicked on that, there wasn't anything to drop like submit or anything. So pretty much the only things I submitted. Let me go back right here. Was let's see, the case analysis submission,
This
and then the is it the pre-discussion poll? Yeah, the pre-discussion poll.
there's the post discussion poll too, but I missed that because
You had to
Yeah.
decline.
Yeah, I missed
Like I
it.
said, I thought we were due on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
Oh, wait. Okay, I was just making sure I got
I wonder how
everything
many
else in.
people missed that.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
email the teacher and see.
Yeah, see if we can get it open.
Yeah.
Oh, did you miss it too?
Oh yeah. I missed everything
about
we
you,
did
Brennan?
this morning.
So I stayed up till like 2
Yeah,
o'clock in the
I
morning
missed like
doing everything.
4.
Dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about we all 3 of us that missed that email, and maybe he'll get enough response.
To open it.
Let
up
us
for
take that
Yeah.
all again.
Sounds
Because
good.
I know
I'll send
that's a lot of
something right
teachers
now.
where
Alright. Perfect.
email them and they're like, okay, well, next time.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, no, that sounds good. Alright, I'll see you
Okay.
guys on
right.
Saturday at 10.
All
Alright.
right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Cool. Take care.
Okay.